Hi all, welcome to Vaikuntham. A lot of you have been asking for a house tour, so here we are. Before we dive into it, I want to tell you that what you see is not what the builder gave us. We've done a lot of things after the builder handed over the house in July 2024. So let's start from our main entrance. Okay, let's talk about this door. This is also called a scrim safe door, but it also acts as a fly screen door. This was not given by our builder. We installed it later. It's very helpful. We keep our main door open and let the breeze in during summer days or one of those sunny days. Yeah, it's been very helpful. And talking of the main door, we have got a fingerprint lock door. This was given by the builder. We paid extra, I think, to get this done. This can also open with the number padlock or even with a tag. Now I'm facing this way. We have a niche here. We haven't done anything particularly nice to this niche. We wanted to do something really nice here. We've been thinking and we've been thinking and thinking and thinking. It has gone nowhere. When we do it, we do it. We'll show you what we do. To my right is, there are two doors on my right. I'm just going into this one. So this is the guest bedroom. This is the only bedroom we have downstairs. It also doubles up as Karthik's home office. This came with a wardrobe space. The builder gave us this. We paid extra, of course, but the builder did it for us. So we've got a queen bed here, a small side table. There's some windows. Karthik's home office space. He works from home a couple of days a week, so we don't have a dedicated room for him. This guest bedroom just doubles up as his home office also. Coming out of it is a common toilet and bathroom downstairs. So in this toilet and bathroom, in all the toilets and bathrooms of our house, we've used this brown cabinetry and black bench top. This also runs in our kitchen. We've gone for a dark themed bathrooms. So the tiles you see are, I don't know, dark olive green, grayish color. The builder just gave us with one downlight, I think. We installed this light, the pendant light, and this is the same light in all the bathrooms. This is also a normal mirror that our builder installed it for us. This is the bathroom. Walking out of the bathroom, again in the main hallway, there's this door which comes out of garage. We have our cars parked in the garage. There are a lot of camping items and lawn mowing items and all the sorts in the garage, but it also fits one big car and one small car. Again, facing this way. To my left is a small walkway. Let's go into that. The first room that we have is our puja room. In the original building plan, this was more of a linen cupboard. We got the plan modified to include a small puja room. For now, we only have two Tanjore paintings, and this painting, all of this we used for a housewarming. We got it made specifically for a housewarming. These are our Kuladevams, so they are somewhat bigger in size. This cabinetry, we got it done after our builder handed over the house. Again, these lights that you see, we got it installed after the builder handed over the house. So our house faces north. It's, if you speak of it technically, it's northeast, but parents, everyone says that we should just assume it's north. So this puja room faces the east. Walking out of the puja room, this room is our store room. We have cleaning items, content creation items, more camping items, my kolam powders, my rangoli powders, that is, all sorts of things here. Next is a small niche area We just turned it into a mudroom again. We did this after the builder handed over the house. Just hang our handbags. I've been storing some of my regular use shoes in there, jackets, handbags, hats, everything goes here. Next is my home office room. You guys would have seen a lot of this room in Instagram if you're coming from Instagram. So this is my home office. I spend a lot of time here. I work from home all the time. Yeah. I've got a standing desk. This shelf has been with us for a while. We have ordered a new shelf now. So you'll see us redoing this room soon. So we have ordered a new shelf as well as a nice chair for this room. Now coming to this wall, before I talk about this wall, this room, we also consider it as our experiment DIY kind of room. Because this room is so secluded and it's inside, we feel like not many people are going to come here. So even if we do something and mess it up, it's fine. We installed this wallpaper ourselves, and Karthik has put up some pictures that we had from before. These are my collections from my travel adventures. Karthik got this as a gift for me. This is my eyeball. Is that what it is called? I don't know. This is my eye. Anyway.
I think it's called an iris.
Iris? Okay. So this is that thing. This is but of my eye. This is Sydney. This is QVB in Sydney. It's Queen Victoria building. Love it. Just some random things. So this is our DIY wall. Let me use this opportunity to also talk about curtains. A lot of the people that visit us, they love our curtains, and I have some of you also asking about the curtains in Instagram. We got this done in India. Our parents brought it for us from India. So it's 2 different fabric, and we have stitched it up with a 3rd fabric. That's the idea behind it. If you look at our house, this is the color scheme that we were going with. We didn't want our house to be, just white and black or very beige themes. We wanted pop of color. So I love green color. So we've just tried to incorporate that green, gold, beigeish colors. So again, out the walkway, facing this way, we have a mirror area. This is where we look at ourselves before heading out. Some storage in there. And this is our beautiful living area. I'm going to start with the kitchen there. This is our main kitchen. Let's turn on these lights. So this is our main kitchen. This is a fridge space. This fridge space was meant to be in that corner. We didn't want it to be at the corner because I wasn't sure if I can open this door fully. So I asked them to give me like an open shelf where I can put in some nice things. For now, I just have very limited brass items and I've just displayed them here. Next time when I visit India, I have plans to buy some amazing things for that space, but we'll do with what we have now. So that's fridge. We have connected, so we have that plumbing connection on the wall. So we don't necessarily have to pour water into the fridge. It just works automatically. This splashback is an upgrade from the builder. They were giving something basic. We wanted that pop of green. That's why we went for this splashback. We paid extra for that, I think. A standard stove, range hood. For the cabinetry, we went 2-tone colors. So you see a bit of gray, and at the bottom, you see all the walnut wood kind of color. Talking about our island space, this is in black and that's white. Again, that's intentional. We just wanted to give 2-tone and we paid extra for that. So this is a bigger stove. I don't cook here often. When we have a lot of guests or when we had Navaratri, when we were cooking for lots and lots of people, we were using both the kitchens. But when it's just the 2 of us, I tend to use the other kitchen. We've got dishwasher here, a big sink. a microwave space, and your standard cabinetry. We also have barista machine. If you aren't sure, we are big time coffee drinkers, so we have all sorts of coffee machines at home. So we have got this barista machine. We have our long blacks from here. That's our main kitchen. Now next, let's go into the laundry area. A simple laundry space with some storage and with some storage here. There's also a sink here. We use this space for washing all our cast iron items. We wash them by hand. We also wash all the aluminum and aluminum items by hand. What else do we wash by hand? Our knives, we never put in dishwasher. So there's a list of things that we don't put in dishwasher. All that washing happens here. Dryer, washing machine, lots of storage. This can also open out to go to the backyard where we also have our clothes line. Now I'm not going to open it because it's been raining cats and dogs here, so I'm just going to keep it closed. But you get the idea. You get your laundry out from the machine, just open the door, go out and hang it. We're done with the laundry. Now let's go to the pantry. This is our butler's pantry, aka a smaller kitchen. Lots of pantry space here. I wanted it all closed because I wasn't very sure if I can keep them very organized and tidied up. So we have that area closed. All of this is our pantry space, and there's another stove here, a smaller one. In Australia, these stove sizes, they call by like stove size. This is 900 mm or 90 centimeter. I've got 4 burners. The other one in the main kitchen is 1200 mm, 120 centimeters, and it has 5 burners, I think. But anyway, so this is the stove space. Also has range hood and more cabinets for storage. You would have seen a lot of my cooking in this kitchen and then just presenting from that area because there's more light there. A very nice thing about this space is this opens up to what we call a servery window. We've also protected it with the crim safe that I was talking before. But yes, it opens to our alfresco area where we have a dining space as well as like a lounge area. So I could always quickly cook something here and then give it in that area, and then people can just start eating from there. That was the idea. It works. Today it's raining, so I'm not going to show you how it works. This little sink, this has filtration water coming out of it. This is the only sink that has filtration water. Just to be super clear, Sydney water is safe to drink, but this is extra. And the builder was giving one sink with filtration water. We asked them to put it in the smallest sink possible. Yeah, so it helps with cooking. And I also wash silver utensils in this sink. So there's that. Next is this island area. Let's talk about this island area. What is there to talk? That tap was an upgrade because we wanted it in gold color. Also, we have this sink in mount, so it's easy to clean. I've spoken about the dishwasher. It's somewhat of a large island area. I think it was 1200 by 2700 if I remember correctly, and that's in millimeters. Next is the dining area. Nothing fancy about it. We got this dining set and the chairs from Koala Living, furniture store here in Australia. I don't know if it's available in other countries, but yeah, a very good store in Australia. Our living area. This is our living area. Opens up, very open plan, very, very big windows in here. So we didn't have any fan for this area, so we got this fan, and I'm just trying to think how I want to use the rest of the space. So we have like a diffuser and a flower vase on that side, and I've just got some plants on this side. This is the only area where we have sheer curtains. Rest of the curtains are somewhat thick, but they are not blackout. This sorry, I should say block out. This is the sheer curtain. It looks very nice when we put the curtains, but we wanted the natural light to come in. So I've got the curtains open. Next is the courtyard. We always wanted to have a house with a courtyard. So when we are cooking in the kitchen or just entertaining here in the living space, we wanted to face something that looks very, very pretty. So that was always Karthik and my intention. And we got this done. The plan was to get like an olive tree or something, but we didn't pursue that. We just got this fountain installed. Super duper happy about it. Now, you all must be wondering, okay, you have everything. Where is this TV? Okay, let me tell you, that was very, very, very intentional. We didn't want to have a TV in our main living space. We wanted our guests and ourselves to not have something running in the background when we are talking, when we are entertaining. We don't want it to have that annoyance in the background. For me, it's an annoyance. I'm not a big TV watcher. I'm very intentional when I'm watching TV. So we decided we'll not have a TV in our living space. That was a very, very conscious decision. And it's amazing. Whenever we have our friends, our family, everyone just talks to each other. Nobody is like not present in the moment, and I love it. Okay, now let's talk about this space. When the builder gave us, this also looked like this wall. If we have any of the pictures, we'll share it. So it was this normal wall, and this was an open area. It didn't have a door. We got a door installed, and then we put some these are panels, some decorative panels to make it look like a feature wall. I'm going to show you what's inside this room. Ta-da! This is our media room or our home theater space. We don't have a TV downstairs, but we made up for it with a fancy ass home theater. Once again, this was done later. We tried to match it with the puja room, and we tried to match the cabinets with the rest of the house, like the kitchen and other areas that the builder gave. So kitchen and bathrooms the builder gave. Everywhere else, we tried to get it done outside and matched the color. So that's our media room. We have Epson projector, 7.1 speaker system going, and about 110-inch screen, I think. Something that we did differently is not choose like a black or, I don't know, black, gray, dark gray, brown color for the theater. We went with sage green. Love it. Curtains for this room is different to rest of the house. This is block out. We've opened it just to show you guys now. But yeah, this is block out, very thick. And it is meant for like your theater rooms or theaters as such. So there's that. Oh yeah, another thing was we wanted our builder to give the theater room with carpets. They did not. And when we inquired to get just this room carpeted, it was working out to be super duper expensive. So we settled for this rug. It's a very different color, but I think it works. It looks like a theater to a degree. And the seating system, we've got 4-seat recliner. If we have more guests, we just bring in like a single bed from upstairs and put it here and just entertain here. So that's our theater. Should we quickly talk about the chandelier? Yeah. So this is the lighting system going on in the main living area. That's our chandelier. We have a matching chandelier on top of the stairs as well, above the stairs. This chandelier and the one above the stairs, they are quite complementing to each other. There's other sets of lights like this wall light, and then there's some more at the top. They also complement with each other. And when you look at it as a package, it just works together. It took a lot of research. It took a lot of going to so many different shops to find out the matching lights, but it just works now. So that's all about downstairs. We didn't go to the alfresco area because it's been raining. Now, should we just go upstairs? Yeah. Okay. This is our staircase. This is called as monostringer stairs. It has gaps in it. So that's why it's called monostringer. I'm going up. So monostringer stairs. We wanted to stick with the dark brown color that we have chosen for cabinet. So hence this color situation. I'm going to turn on all the lights. So that's how the staircase void light looks. You can also show the chandelier light from here. So that's the chandelier in the main living. Okay, so we came up the stairs. On my right is a bedroom. We have furnished it with a king single bed. This desk, we had it from our apartment days. We just bought and put it here. We don't have a chair yet, but it is what it is. Same curtains. And we've got a side table in here. The wardrobe, whatever builder gave us. And then this fan. Nothing fancy. We just use this room to iron our clothes for now. Coming out of this room is another walkway. I'm going to go into the rumpus first. So this is our upstairs living, also called as rumpus or kids playroom. So this, we're furnished with our old furniture. This was our setup in the apartment. That's the sofa. I've got it from Plush. Been with me for like a really long time. Still is very good. It's soft, cushiony. A coffee table and like a mini bar setup. This is the only place in the house where you'd see plantation shutters and not the curtains. We didn't want to put curtains here because, I don't know, it just felt like, too much cloth, and this gave like a neater look. So we settled for plantation shutters just for this room. We've got a couch, a small bar situation there, and a TV setup. This TV, we had it in our apartment, and that's also been with me for ages. I've got some brass items as display pieces there. I don't know if you can see. My mom gave the cow calf for the housewarming, and then I just have some decorative items. There's peacocks and all those things. I hope by now you can clearly make out that I love the color gold, I love the color green. So there's that. From here, from this rumpus area, you have a very nice view to the courtyard and also downstairs living space. You could also see the rug from here, our living room rug. The rugs that we got for upstairs is once again from our apartment. So this too, I had it in the apartment. We've just used them here. Okay, out from the rumpus, I'm going into this room. This is another bedroom, a standard double-sized bed, a side table and wardrobe space given by the builder, and same curtain situation. A simple extra bedroom, nothing fancy. Coming out of this bedroom, we have a storage space here. We are storing all our sheets, duvet, whatnot in here. So there's that storage space. Coming out of that area, there's another walkway, and we have another storage space here. I'm storing all the Golu dolls in this room. Sorry, in this storage cupboard. Next is common toilet and bathroom upstairs. As I mentioned before, we went for this dark theme. It's very similar. All the bathrooms look similar. It's same set of, I guess, lights, the pendant lights. It's all same. Only thing is upstairs we have the bathtub in both of the bathrooms. So there's that. I think this is worth mentioning. A lot of the showers or bath rooms that we see in Australia, or at least in Sydney, have a niche. So it's a small shelf kind of space to keep your body wash and face wash and whatnot. We went for this ledge. This is called as ledge. So it comes out and then you have more tiling down like underneath. We could have chosen different set of tiles here like as a feature tiles. We have, I just don't know if you can see, the one at the bottom is glossier version of the one at the top. We wanted to maintain that clean look and that dark look, and it just worked out this way. So we have a glossier version of the same tiles that's at the top. That's the matte version, glossier version. And for the floor tiles, we tried to match as closely as possible. So there's that. And it all worked out this way. We've got black fixtures in all the bathrooms, as you can see. Same set of pendant lights that you saw in the bathroom downstairs. Coming out of this common toilet is the next bedroom. We had this day bed. This is called day bed in our apartment. So we've just used it here. We use this room more as like a yoga room or an exercise room. Same set of curtains. This bed, this day bed can pull into like a double bed if we just pull this thing. And it also has standard wardrobes that the builder gave us. Coming out of this room and entering here is our master ensuite. We have I'll put more lights. We furnished it with a king bed for this room. And it also has a balcony outside. I'll open the curtains for you. Once again, you can see the curtains are flowing in all the bedrooms. So this is a balcony. We don't tend to open that much because this is a newish area and there's lots of construction going on. It gets really dirty. Now it's raining, so I don't want to open, but we have also got crim safe here. So all the doors that has outside access, we have tried to safeguard it with crim safe. So there's that. This is the bedroom. We went with a different wall color for just one of the walls where our bed head would be there. So there's that. The wall lights are different. We tried to match it with the one in the bathroom. So behind this wall is our walk-in wardrobe space. We asked the builder not to do anything. If the builder would have done, they would have just given us like a rod and some shelving at the top. We didn't want that. We wanted it customized to our to the way we wanted. So I've got like a simple vanity area here. This has this LED mirror. Do you want to turn it on?
Yeah, I'll do that.
So this is the LED mirror. And I got this done to place my handbags, but it needs a bit more work. At the top, we are just storing our expensive shoes, some of my Indian clothes, and that's it, I think. We've got all our long jackets there, short jackets here. All the clothes are tied inside this drawers. Karthik's shirts are here. So yeah, the TLDR version of it is we got this done the way we wanted. So we asked the builder not to do anything and we got this done. I think it's worth noting that the lights that we have got at the top is called as track lights, and we have installed so that there's a track there and you can see 4 lights at the top. This can rotate 360 degrees. So you just put where you wanted it to focus kind of thing. So we've placed it. So Karthik is trying to move and show you whilst he's holding a camera. So that's all he could do. So there's that. Oh, so the contractor that we got our walk-in wardrobe installed, they were providing us with that mirror. And we said, no, we wanted an LED mirror, but they brought that mirror. So we got that mirror. So we have just stuck that mirror on this wall. We didn't want to stick it on the opposite wall because there's window here and we thought there'll be like glare when you look at that wall for taking pictures or whatever. But now if I do here and if I stand here and take a picture, the light is going to be on my face and I'm going to look really nice. Anyway, so that's the situation with that mirror. And we've got a LED mirror here. Next, let's go to our bathroom. Very, very similar to what you guys saw in the other bath and shower areas. Only difference here is we have got 2 showers and a bathtub as well. Same ledge, and we are sticking to the black bench top in all of these areas. We stuck with the brown cabinetry. We try to match the floor mat for this bedroom with the wall color, so that's why we've got that one there. So upstairs we have 4 bedrooms, one of which is a master ensuite, has a balcony, like a toilet, bathroom and everything, one common toilet, bathroom. So that's 2 bathrooms, 4 bedrooms, some storage space, and an upstairs living. Downstairs we had a guest bedroom, a media room, and then puja room, home office, and the living space. So laundry, butler's pantry. I think I should just repeat. So upstairs we have 4 bedrooms and a living space and 2 bathrooms. Downstairs we have 1 bedroom, 1 home office, 1 puja room, 1 storeroom, 1 media room, a living space, living, dining, kitchen, butler's pantry, and a laundry. So that's our beautiful home. A bit more about the house. So we bought a land in October 2022. And by the time we finalized a builder, it was December or so. And then we worked on the plans. We reworked on the plans for a fair bit. The construction roughly started around June, July 2023. So the land itself is 450 square meters with 15-meter frontage and 30-meter depth. So 15 into 30, 450 square meters. The 15-meter frontage worked in favor of us because that's when you can have like a small courtyard on the side. Otherwise, it would have become a really difficult task. Or I don't know if you can even achieve like a courtyard if you have a smaller frontage. So a little bit about that. What else? Are we missing anything?
That's pretty much it. Maybe the alfresco, we can do it another day.
Yeah, we'll do alfresco another day because it's raining and this video is already very long. All right, so if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Karthik and I will try to answer as much as we can. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this house tour. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Thanks for your time. Bye.